What up? What up? What up? What's up, Laker fans? What's up, everybody? Hopefully, y'all having a fantastic Monday, as always. Yeah. My co-host, Mr. Steven Tillman, with you.
What up, baby? What it do, baby?
You have a good weekend so far?
Yeah, it's a good weekend so far. Yeah,
That's good. That's good. Anything in particular you wish happened, or?
Nah, everything I'm cool with. I'm cool with for the most part.
Okay. All right.
Cool with everything, all things basketball.
Okay. All right. What's up, Mr. Tiller? How you doing? What's up, Brian? How you doing? MH, he's got a couple rhymes. You ready for this?
Oh, he's ready. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave us way early in advance. A snake giving NBA another headache. Knicks fans stay awake. KD can't Harlem shake. In 4 years, he'll see the mistake. A fake kind of like Drake. For God's sake, just sub up Warren. It's a piece of cake. All right, that's the first one. Second one is KD and Kyrie can't handle Knicks pressure. An ego.
That's a joke, huh?
An ego and an Achilles. Damn, so much displeasure.
An ego and an Achilles. Okay.
I say whatever Brooklyn was last in attendance. That's my measure. So long to the bandwagon future endeavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Brian, did Chris die? Is he okay? Chris is all right. Believe it or not, Chris is well and alive. He's not believing in the hype. You know, everybody dissing New York. We were talking about it yesterday. He was down, but today he was all over Twitter. He was all right. So, Jello, I like cake. All right, that's good to know, Fat Man Scoop. But what up, y'all? We're gonna have a great show today. Hopefully, like we had some breaking news on Coast to Coast. We might have some more breaking news today. It'd be greatly appreciated if a certain man starts with the name of K would officially announce that he's going to be a Laker. All signs are pointing towards it. What we're waiting for, I don't know. Steven?
I have a theory. Well, I think the biggest reason we're waiting, contracts. With us not being able to give him the complete max, and I think Danny Green being a part of the puzzle, it
What's
is
up, Cap?
Taking some sacrificing.
What's up, Dre?
And, contractual things that they could commit to that they're trying to get around. Like, I expect, like, for example, like Danny Green may get, like $4 million, right? But it could have, like, perks in there where it's like, if we win 45 games, you get a bonus of $4 million. They're trying to find ways to make sure he gets paid.
Give his incentives?
Yeah.
Basically? Okay.
While being obviously respectable to Kawhi Leonard all the way around. I'm optimistic. The longer we wait, I'd be concerned if like he was on our team and hoping he came back. But I'm patient. I'm cool.
Is that your theory? Or
yeah, my theory is that they're just the contract part. Because you don't want to go out there, Kawhi is committed to Lakers, and then
July 6th is something different.
You know what I mean? Because you have to get it done before the 6-1.
Yeah.
But so I'm not. If it was the 5th, I'd be like, yo. But to be honest with you, I'm feeling good, man.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, and this is from both sides. Mm-hmm. Like this is the optimist. The highest part is yes, we get Kawhi Leonard. Okay. The lowest part, hey, we got LeBron and AD. Like I'm just saying. Like I'm not gonna be the most irrational Laker just because every team is moved around. Mm-hmm. At that point, if it doesn't happen and he happens to go, which I'm confident that's not true.
Yeah.
I'm cool with my team going in there, and there are plenty of guys that to me that are still left that we don't have to give 4 years, $32 million.
I hope not. Well, Seth, I feel like he got money due
from them, and because he had his best year with them, the Mavericks.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, like I'm cool with flexibility. No AD, and we still waiting on Kawhi. I'd be nervous, but I'm cool with having two of the top 5 players and waiting on an MVP championship. Like I'm cool. You wait for this kind of guy. There is no player that was signed worth not waiting for Kawhi for. I'm sorry.
There's no one.
Again,
like I think Kawhi is just peace of mind right now. I don't think he's per se in a rush to just be like, yeah, I want to sign. I'm lock it up. It's terrifying for a Lakers fan, of course, but the man just won a championship off of one leg.
I don't know if it's terrifying for us.
No, you've seen Twitter.
Yes, I have. I get it, but I think it's when you've such 6 years, because I saw this article that was interesting. They was like, everybody says why. Like we haven't been to the playoffs, so like if I'm LeBron, I'd be like, hey, look, bro, you all the reason we can make like whatever the pitch. I don't think there's much pitch. I really think it's really about the technicalities in a contract, because I don't think Green's contract is going to be a plus like a 1 year.
Yeah,
I do think at most 2 to get it next year, because it's so much easier to re-sign guys when they're already on your team.
Right.
It's hard to do when they're not. You know what I mean? If they were all coming back, it'd be easy to just expand and go over a luxury tax, but we have to utilize $32 million right here, for that. And,
BLT said we're running out of free agents waiting on Kawhi.
Ain't no running out.
I'm worried about Kawhi trolling us and going back to the 6.
But who is in free agency that like really? Like,
there's some suitable names. There's some guys that can be serviceable. Let me look them up right quick. I was looking at them last night. Tough.
Every dude that has been signed, I'm looking at their payday like, oh, good for them. Like that's just me.
Let's see. Free agent tracker right here. Got it. So, available people are people like. It wouldn't be my first choice, but Jabari Parker.
Who's a serviceable player. And clearly there's no money offering them.
This man's out of the league. I don't know why he's still in here. Tyreek Evans.
Right. Oh, yeah, he for sure gone.
KCP, Wilson Chandler.
Well, KCP's coming back regardless. At this point, one, the incentive is what I believe him coming back. One, hey, we giving you $22 million in 2 years. You can afford a pay cut with the same team that I honestly believe Rich Paul and them are doing with. I believe he's going to take a lower amount. I think the investment in
Rich Paul doesn't believe in giving his players, all right, just settle for the minimum.
True, but not under these
all of them getting paid.
I also believe there was a different circumstance. Well, he's still a player of our team, but see, he's a person we can sign and go over the cap with, so I expect him to be later down the road. I say, if you're on your team, you can sign them. You can do a 3-year 22 whatever you want to do because he's already on the team. So I don't expect him
with the bird rights and how.
Yeah, I don't expect him to be signed until like once Kawhi makes his decision, all the dominoes will fall. But KCP, I'm not concerned about, and I'd like to have him back. I told you, I think he plays better with good players. Just something about it. But I felt like when he's playing with our young dudes, I don't know, but he plays better with dudes who know how to play. So that's just my opinion. But like Troy Daniels, I love the sign up, especially for how much, because that man is cash. And all we need is a dude, he can play 15 minutes, throw it up, get right back out. Like,
I hope you're right.
And I'm cool with it. Not to mention all the dudes who got paid that will be released because of other dudes. Like, I believe Iggy's going to be a Laker. Like, that's a dude who ain't got to pay.
That one, I know it's a lot of MVP. It looks like on Twitter, a lot of fans, the Laker fans, are just sourcing that.
Man, he was pro Rob Pelinka all day. So, so I expect nothing other than for him to be signed. I expect Kyle Korver to be waived. Like certain dudes, I guess me, when you go with 2 top 5 players, I don't care too much about these dudes getting paid like that. Like they'll come. Like there's a lot of Markieff Morris, another dude. I know he's a forward, but we will need the body. But
yeah,
hey, I'm cool with it, man. Like
interesting.
I'm cool with it.
Ghetto Volcom said, so funniest part is y'all can think Magic. If you get Kawhi, Pelinka would have minimal to nothing to do with it. Magic and LeBron. Do you believe in that? Or is that just something that's been shipped around by
I think Magic wants us to thank him because he was the first person to put it out there. Kawhi's team didn't do it. Do I thank him? No.
Why is that?
I don't see any point. Like, I get them wanting to talk to him. He's
technically the Lakers ambassador.
Right. So, that's what he is. He's a Laker, so I don't expect him to do anything other than to support the Lakers.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Hasn't, just...
Ghetto Volcom continues by saying, LOL clutch. need to buy you a damn flip flops or for how much you change your mind on KCP. That is a fact.
I've
100%.
said the same thing about him when it comes 100%. To playing with good players. I told you. First off, 100%. I've always told you that bum gets on my nerves.
I can recall back in December when this guy was like, "Get this bum out of here right now." I'm sick and tired of seeing trash shooting.
Yes.
All right. Don't make me pull out the receipts.
But I have said my clarity is I believe in him when he plays with good players. That's all I got for you. As long as he plays with good players, I'm good with it. Like, ship him to Pelicans. He gonna be the same dude I thought he was in December. What's up, Christian?
How you doing, my man? All right.
But I guess at that point, I'll accept the flip-flop. But when you have the circumstances that you're waiting for this guy, hey, man, come on back, whatever. Because, one, I don't have to worry about you taking 8 to 10 threes a game. This year, last year, Luke Walton had that dude taking 8 to 10 threes. We ran most of our offense through him as a shoot guard.
Who's his good players?
Who's?
Outside of LeBron James. Who's the good players that KCP has played with?
I don't know who was in Detroit. Andre Drummond, I guess.
And you calling him a good player?
I'm just saying that he was the best player on that team at the time.
Or a great player?
Nah, I'm just saying. Other than LeBron, that was it. Who else he played with that I don't know? I need to know of.
All right, off to a great start. So, news has it, just in case the few Laker fans that don't know, Kawhi Leonard has dwindled it down to 3 teams. It's between the Clippers, the Lakers, Toronto. Chris Bouchard has reported multiple times that it's the Lakers are in the lead, then it's the Raptors, and the Clippers are kind of out of the race, but I think Kawhi is just going to give them that opportunity to have a meeting. Steven, if Kawhi decides to go to the Clippers, does that hurt? Is that like how Chris was feeling yesterday on Coast to Coast, where it was just like, you went to the Nets, not the Knicks, to the little brother team? Is that going to sting, or is that just going to be like, we still got Anthony Davis and LeBron?
I won't care, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I won't care. That team is not better than LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Okay.
But I get if I don't. My theory is, if you want to come to this team, you go to the better team, which is what I think Kyrie and Kevin Durant did. So,
you see, I would have a problem. I would be like, how dare you go play? Nobody in their right mind, unless they're traded or they get drafted, just goes to the Clippers and be like, yeah, I could see this happening.
But for basketball reasons, I get why they went to Brooklyn.
I get it too.
If we like
Brooklyn, example, gambled everything.
Since that day happened, you can. I guess I'm sure people are gonna say, well, the Clippers were better than us last year. But since then, we've got Anthony Davis. So you're not better than the Lakers, even with 2 guys on the floor. That team is not better than 2 top 5 players. No one's going to tell me that.
We said that, and then all of a sudden we lose to a team called Detroit in the.
I'm talking
finals.
about right now. Right. First off, 4 dudes with that team. 2 of our starters were injured. Carmelo didn't play. Like, I have a lot of ifs about that.
I'm just
team.
saying that we've had super
4 years
teams
straight
before.
to the finals. That's tough. Like,
we had Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, Kobe. All right, I'm just saying these super teams.
We had a 38-year-old Steve Nash, unfortunately, who got hurt like easily. Like, if we're not talking about a 36-year-old AD. Like, you can't tell me if we got Steve Nash at 29 and a healthy Dwight. Yes, I agree with you. But Dwight back problems, we took a risk, so be it. Steve Nash just happened to be hurt. Like, that's tough.
All right.
I'm just not. I put more stake in a guy who I told you who grew on me, and that's Anthony Davis.
All I'm going to tell you is chat is going in on you right now.
Okay? Why?
They saying they need you. Chris Tiller says, Steve, you capping?
On what?
You capping on everything, apparently. He's never played with good players.
He hasn't,
you
man.
reaching. KCP is a little streaky. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
And Brandon, I don't know if you pay your co-host, but reduce his salary. We're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. And MH said, Chris, what do I need to improve rhymes wise? Oh no, sorry. Kawhi is out here laughing off his decision like the fun guy he is. Steve out here roasting the Knicks, just capping. So, I mean,
okay. Let me ask the chat. If the Knicks kept Kristaps and they still made the decision, I'd be like, "Hey, you chose the worst team."
They wouldn't have the salary cap.
I'm just saying.
If they.
I'm just saying.
Well, I thought some news popped up.
I'm just saying. I'm saying under the circumstance that they had the salary cap, because they hadn't extended them. They opened up slots for 2 max, so I guess that's right. But DeAndre was already there, so it still could have, in a way, worked.
They wouldn't have a max. Nobody was going to take that TJ, Tim Hardaway Jr. contract.
Hey, man, I'm convinced Kyrie's the reason they went to Brooklyn. And not because if KD had the Kyrie mentality, no, even if he had the mentality, was healthy, I think he was a follower, man.
They would have for sure went to New York.
You think health has? I think he was just a follower.
Oh, a whole lot. You ain't gonna play a whole year.
Oh, from the James Dolan perspective, I get that, but I believe if KD was leading that part out, I think they went to New York.
And you're Kyrie.
Yeah.
If I was healthy, I'm a 2-time champ. You a 1-time champ.
Oh, you're saying
you gonna listen to me?
I don't know, man.
I ain't gonna listen to.
That's tough. I believe that, but if that's true, it sucks that your health is the reason you're not the.
I have no leverage now.
Because DeAndre and I'd like to believe DeAndre had a reason why he helped convince KD to go to Brooklyn.
Why would DeAndre have to do it?
One, because they both are pretty close friends, and when they made free agency decisions before, they were the 2 people that spoke to each other.
You talk about DeAndre and KD?
And KD, yep. So,
but DeAndre just played the season. We're talking about the hot damn Knicks.
I'm just saying, DeAndre played there, but obviously for him to be like, "Hey, bro, we should still go to Brooklyn." Like, I'm not saying he's dogging them, but I'm also saying that's an influence to be like 2 people who talk when they were free agents before and they're discussing, "Hey, man, how'd you like this team? Maybe let's go to Brooklyn."
I ain't got no more.
But I also, I have, different point of view on the Knicks that most people disagree. Like, if they didn't offer him the max, like as a Laker, if we all like, that's tough, man. To offer a dude an Achilles.
I said this yesterday. I couldn't throw KD the max.
It's tough.
But since I'm New York, I would throw the money at him. Yeah. If I was New York, if I was James Dolan, just for this instance, I would throw him the money.
Yeah.
190, 4-year, whatever it is, how much they could throw at him, and go from there.
It's tough how you don't, but it's tough how you do. I mean, obviously it's a business,
big time business.
So
big time.
I'm not too concerned about it.
But we strayed away from the Lakers. This is a Lakers channel. God, if you want to talk about the NBA, let's go to Coast on Sundays, okay? But anyways. Kawhi Leonard, possibly a Laker, possibly not. Say we don't get Kawhi, and we've waited and wasted all this time, and we obviously don't land him. Mm-hmm. What is the direction we go? What are we looking to sign big time people, or are we looking to just get a whole bunch of veterans and run it back, or what's the plan of attack, Steven?
I think their only plan is Kawhi. Here's my belief. LeBron James knows more than anyone in the Laker organization about what Kawhi is doing. So, if they are being patient,
don't worry, we'll get to you.
I'd like to believe they are like 98% sure and they don't care about plan B. Because at this point, your plan B right now, at this point, is just to go out there and see what's left. You know what I mean? It's not like you're like, well, since he's here, our plan B, we go get D'Angelo. He's already on another team. So you have to just. I'd like to believe Rob and them was like, LeBron, what's up? He like, be confident. Great, we're gonna wait until you tell us no. If not, at the end of the day, we will just find the surrounding dudes to play around Anthony Davis and LeBron James of whatever may be left, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm sorry, I just like the Clippers. Just like even though the Clippers, I won't say the Raptors because they don't have any money, but just like the Clippers, like. They ain't, they signed Beverly, but that doesn't hurt them for Kawhi. Like, you just gotta sit. Superstars you sit for. Everyone else is reacted. There's literally only like 3 other teams who have enough money to sign, give nice contracts out to players. So,
and what's great about us signing Daniels, he's on a veteran minimum. You can have as many as you want, veteran minimum, so it doesn't go towards the cap. Technically, Kawhi can still get all his money and then some, and then just so happened that the rest of the roster would be
your plan B is just build around AD and LeBron. Like, literally, it's like Kawhi, build around AD and LeBron. To me, both are good options. Yes, as Laker fans, you want to get all the players. I'm out of that boat anymore because we actually have 2 superstars. So, there are very few teams who have 2 superstars that are top 5. So...
Okay, so there wouldn't be anybody. I'll list off some more names
to pay,
to pay, just in case Kawhi decides I want to.
Read me some names, and I go from there.
KCP, Wilson Chang, Alec Burks, Amon Shumpert, Danny Green, Darren Collison, Jared Dudley, Rajon Rondo, Jared Bayless, Costa Koufis, JaMychal Green, Mirotic. He signed with some Euro team. Boban, I'm not going to try to say his last name. Lance Thomas, Anthony Tolliver, DeMarcus Cousins, Tabo Cephalosha, Marcus Morris.
Cephalosha free agent?
Why is Dirk listed as a free agent?
Hey, man.
Justin Holiday, Lance Stevenson.
He'd probably be back.
Willie Cauley-Stein, actually.
That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good one.
Sacramento, all their money's gone.
Yeah.
So,
but they was an Oprah with their money, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I guess Boban's gonna play 2 guard behind Buddy Hill, but ain't gonna be much minute for him with Ariza and Harrison Barnes at the small forward position.
So, gun pointed to your face. You got to make a decision.
Willie Cauley-Stein be the only dude if we like. We
out of all the names,
because he's young, talented enough to play where AD can go to power forward, but there's not a lot of guys out there where. Like, honestly, yes, we all said break it up. Pat Beverly, Danny Green from the dudes I thought can hit our team were only guys I would be like, give him a contract. Like, giving Pat Beverly, 3-year, $40 million?
3-year, 40.
He's earned that. And I respect him enough. If Lakers gave him, I'd be like, hey, that's Pat Beverly's that dude. But most of them dudes, like... honestly, how would you feel if it said Los Angeles Lakers signed Seth Curry to a 4-year, $32 million contract?
I'll be okay with it. All right. I would find a way because we didn't have that all last year.
That's true.
Shooting.
That's true.
So I would find a way to be like, I like this pickup.
Okay.
And that's what warranted that Kawhi is not signing with us, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would find a way.
Next 4 years.
It's a cheap. I believe that's one of the cheaper contracts in the league.
I feel like...
What is that, $8 million?
Yeah, like a starter. That's tough.
$8 million for a starter? And he won't even be... Sometimes he doesn't have to necessarily be a starter.
Yeah, but see, like, how much different shooting are you getting between him and Troy Daniels?
I would have much more confidence in Seth than Troy Daniels.
$8 million more?
$8 million.
Ooh, okay. All right. I respect that because he plays butt off. The Blazers didn't want to play him, so I get that.
I see a couple people are saying Caruso, sign him to the max, no cap.
Oh! Hey, he already on the team, so,
he's restricted right now.
Hey, man, nobody going to go get that dude. Like, if they ain't got him now, he coming back.
Chris Tiller said the free agency pool is getting emptier by the minute. Jay Wood said JaMychal Green, Marcus Morris. Dre said, nope, no big money. Leo is feeling confident like you. I feel it coming. Kawhi is coming. Weekend voice. Willie is still young. I would not be upset if we decided to go after Willie Cauley-Stein.
Oh, I'd be cool with it.
What he wants, though, I know the mentality of young players. Get your money now. That's always what every vet is going to be preaching to them in the locker room.
Yeah.
If you can get your money now, go get it. So I don't know if he's going to be like, I want $15 million a year.
Oh, you can stay
I want
home,
18.
bro.
I want 18.
Yeah, you can stay at home.
You know?
I'm gonna call Nerlens Noel and be like, "Hey, bro. I mean, I don't know if the Thunder brought him back, but
he had his best season last year. Arguably,
I'd pay JaVale McGee before I give Willie Cauley-Stein the money.
So like $5 million. $5 million for
somewhere
JaVale.
I'd be cool with that. Like,
okay.
Him playing next to AD is gonna be way more rejuvenated. You know what I mean? Like, obviously guards is a big problem. But.
Christian, I need some fact checking. Chat, give me some fact checking. Kawhi officially narrowed it down to Lakers in Toronto.
I told you I heard that from a friend, a mutual friend
All
of mine.
these Reddit,
I'm not talking about Reddit.
For it,
All right, I told my buddies, I said I have a friend, a mutual friend, who is associated with the Clippers facility and done some stuff with like people on the staff, and he said he had heard that I guess their team had told them, you're kind of out of the running. And this is before the Mo Harkless trade, so all I said was, hey, if you're right,
we'll see.
Buy me some drinks, and we'll celebrate. If you're wrong, man, don't ever tell me another story again. So,
Dre said, I want another shooter. Nick Stauskas.
What team he play for?
He got this last trade deadline. That man got traded like 3 or 4 times.
Because he shot well, and then he got moved from Portland to another team.
Yeah, like I said, he was literally a journeyman.
Yeah.
But he's a free agent this year. So
I mean, the exciting thing is for me as a Laker fan, to have 2 top players, I'm very, very grateful. Mm-hmm. But it is exciting to be in a position to possibly have a trio of top 5 players. Mm. Like, to me as a Laker fan, I'm gonna be in the barbershop talking trash because my barber's a Clipper fan, but I won't go crazy and be like, dang, we lost him. Just for the simple fact that, look, at the end of the day, your team is still surrounded by 2 top 5 players, and if we don't get the 4-year guys right now, there's another year when he gets his contract that somebody who may not be a top star but will be a dude that will help your team win. Another dude I think that could get paid a little bit decent, somewhere $6-7 million, maybe Ed Davis. It might be another.
He already got picked up
by who?
Utah.
Oh, they trying to win. Oh yeah, they trying to clamp and win, bro. Because that's a dude who puts you in a position who does. I liked it when he was a Laker.
The way he left the Lakers, I don't think he would ever come back.
No.
I don't think he would.
He did the same with Brooklyn. Y'all want me no more? Yeah, clearly. Imagine though, like with Brooklyn, like Jared Allen is your bench center. That's pretty impressive.
Which is weird.
That's crazy.
I that's another thing. I was like,
he's going after this though, but he's going after this, but
for real?
But there's no way he's gonna. Jared Allen is a starting center. You don't have.
That's why I was like,
but DeAndre's there for 4 years, bro. Like, just man, that Jared Allen's like. He's probably honestly, I think he's pissed.
Yeah, I would be pissed too.
He's like, man, I done blocked everybody in the league, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, I would feel some type of way.
So that's gonna be interesting.
Some other notable free agents, just in case things do go south. Could you see us signing somebody like a Jamal Crawford?
Oh yeah, for sure. He come back to LA.
Carter.
Yeah, man. Do like Jamal Crawford, like, hey man, I just want to hoop. I didn't already made my money, like.
Yeah, Kelly Oubre.
And I would love him. Kelly Oubre is a nice dude. I'm surprised
I have a feeling that Phoenix is going to re-sign him.
He's solid, man. He was a solid dude, role player.
Yeah.
Jamal Crawford, I'd be excited about. Obviously that means we wouldn't get Lance back. We can't have Jamal and Lance. I can't do that.
Now, 2 names that have been linked to us as of late is Isaiah Thomas and Rajon Rondo. Both played for the Lakers real recent.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas didn't really get too much shine last season in Denver. As far as why that's the case, I'm not sure. You might know. Chat, do you guys know?
$170 million being invested in Jamal Murray. Well, it's tough for him over there. Monty Morris is playing well. I mean, Malik Beasley clearly is coming for Gary Harris' spot. So there's not a lot of room for his guard spot. I don't think they expected Monty to play as well as he has. So he's in a tough spot.
That's true.
I'd actually like to see him go back to Boston.
Behind Kemba?
Yeah, he's not a starter anymore.
Yeah, Orlando might have something to say about that, but
that'd be a nice pickup. But
I know
they got like 50 power forwards over there. So
yeah, something like that. What happened to the sound? What do you mean? Oh, okay. He said never mind. And Rajon Rondo, of course, he just played as a Laker. There's a lot of people that are high on him. There's a lot of people that are low on him. Steven, if you had the choice between picking one of those two to come back.
I'm bringing back Rondo.
You're bringing back Rondo. Why is that the case?
One, Isaiah Thomas was just way too small to deal with that issue. And, hey, man, we going to make the playoffs. So I'd like to see Rondo, playoff Rondo.
Playoff Rondo?
Yeah, man. The biggest issue with him last year, he was taking all of Lonzo's minutes. Partially from Luke, partially from Magic. So it's like, all right, come on back if you can come run the show.
I'm just tired of seeing that shooting. Oh, my gosh.
He shot really well this year, man.
You say that like it was so
I know,
dramatically
I'm just saying
better.
He shot really well. Crazy.
Man, speaking of shooting, I see you comment, Mikey. I'll get to you in a second. I think I was just emotionally hurt from just the amount of bricks I saw last season.
Okay, in fairness.
So Rajon Rondo shot a lot of threes last year. I was just like, why is he shooting this? Why is he continue to shoot this? Is anybody gonna say anything to this fan?
True. Hey, we got. I know in one game he took like 7 threes. And I was like, good Lord. Between you and KCP right now, I don't know what's happening. Everybody was broke on our team, bro. That was just tough. But they fired our shooting coach. I told my friends in the group chat they didn't care about. I was like, we fired our shooting coach. Amen. we might be hiring who I like, lethal shooter. Dude's from LA.
He's been hanging out.
I know he's helping Kuzma out, but I've heard that he may be our actual shooting coach.
Oh.
And everyone who is coming from his camp is cash.
Okay.
So.
All right. It'll be exciting.
And I love him, one, because he puts videos out of him shooting the ball. And that man is cash. So.
Mikey asked, do you bring back Nick Young for some shooting?
Man, Swaggy is not in the league no more.
You should have saw him yesterday.
What did he say?
They were performing at Staples Center. It was like a charity game.
What did he say?
No. He didn't say nothing. You should just see how he
Man, we only
looks.
get one goofball on our team. So we have to decide. I don't know. I don't think Swaggy come back in the league. You missed a whole season. I just don't see him coming back.
Well, speaking of Isaiah Thomas, he's going to Washington.
Oh, good for him.
They
need a starting point guard. Because Santorowski or whatever name, Tom Santorowski got moved to another team.
He was solid.
They didn't want to keep him or something like that. Or sign and trade.
He probably wanted too much.
See, now he can start all season like next year.
Chris Sensor, MH Raid. So one guy shows up. I'm just playing. Appreciate you stopping by, my man. If you want to, give your insight on what the Lakers should do, let us know. But what were you saying?
I was talking about Isaiah, but I want to ask Bill T if he's still here. What free agencies that you on that you keep saying we missing out? Everybody keeps saying we missing out on something. Like, first off, you can't have everybody. Like, I don't want 50 role players. I want Kawhi Leonard and a few role players. That's just my opinion. Like, I don't want. Like, people keep saying.
A lot of people are saying we missed out because we've all seen what LeBron can do with a bunch of role players and give him. He hasn't had somebody with the caliber of Anthony Davis. So let's see how it goes. That's what they're saying. But LeBron is going to be 34th, going on 35, right?
Yes.
So I'm a little concerned about that. I would like to have and secure a Kawhi Leonard. That way he can give LeBron some ease.
All them other role players are joining teams where they just going to be just that. Pat Beverly was probably my favorite dude that was a free agent that I would have loved to, I guess, bring out the bag for him. But everybody else, like, that's tough, man. And you don't know between now and preseason what happens with other teams dudes who may be valuable who aren't going to be there. Like, just for example, Kyle Korver and Iggy.
Yeah.
That's two role players who all have playoff experience. One's a champion that already fit your 9 and 10 slot, who are pretty good 9 and 10 slots for what you'll need them to be able to do. So I'm not too crazy about that or what may happen, because all these people sign these players the money, and then we have to see what happens.
That's true.
From that point on.
Chris Sensor said, I hope the Lakers don't pull the Kawhi move. I want Kawhi to stay with us. Plus, we lose Danny Green, too. So we got a Canadian fan in here.
I respect that. Van Fleet would get all that minutes, though.
Huh?
Van Fleet would get all the minutes, though, man.
He would.
And y'all got OG coming back, man. That dude is just hurt.
There's a reason why they fell in love with Kawhi, okay?
I'm just saying, Pascal's development, OG, I think, would develop, too.
I can't take you seriously right now.
What, Pascal Siakam?
Again,
he's going to be better than he was this year.
I can't take you seriously.
Why?
Can't.
I'm not saying like that one's going to replace Kawhi. I'm just saying it ain't like y'all got no talent over there. Like, y'all won a lot of games without Kawhi too. So I wouldn't be that depressed.
I'm sorry, Chris, but if we land Kawhi, sorry. I'm a little sorry, but is there anybody else that you could think of that would be like, come join our team on a veteran minimum?
I don't know, man. You sometimes you forget play. Like when Troy Daniels got signed, I was like, man, I forgot about that dude. He cash. So I don't know.
Remember James Ennis?
Yeah, didn't he play
no,
for the
not
Rockets
James
for a little
Ennis.
bit?
Tyler Ennis. Tyler Ennis.
No. He can stay wherever he is. But James Ennis I think, is a free agent too.
James Ennis is.
He's considered a 3-and-D dude.
Joakim Noah.
Damn. There's about 4 other centers out there before I get to him. I'm straight. How many guards are out there? Like, obviously, Danny Green is kind of tied to Kawhi, obviously.
Yeah, let's look at that. I got him right here.
Danny Green, Isaiah Rondo.
So, I list off a bunch of them already. 2 guards or
no, both. Both.
Okay. Yeah. Devin Harris.
Okay.
Why is Dwayne Wade in here? Jose Calderon, Quincy Pondexter, Sheldon Mack, Corey Brewer, Jerian Grant, DeLon Wright, Justin Anderson, Tyus Jones, David Nwaba.
It's tough. That means LeBron got the ball. Well, now, actually, point guard, as far as backup point guard for sure. Rondo and Caruso, I'd live with. I think Caruso proves enough to everyone that he could play.
Yeah,
and he could give us
solid
17 to 20 minutes. I think he's proved that over time. So I think in terms of backup point guard, they're not concerned. I know everybody's now on the radar, but Laker fans who at least watched him play well, I think he'll be our backup point guard, and I will be cool with that.
I said that in my video,
so I'm cool with Alex Caruso. So I think the 2 guard area. I think in terms of bench players, I'd like to believe in their mind, Alex Caruso, KCP, Iggy, Kyle Korver are guys they haven't lined up in the back of their mind. So that's 4 spots who all will take minimums. Would you
sign what center in particular? Because who's to say JaVale's going to be, take down less money?
Yeah, I don't know. If JaVale doesn't, you at least talk to Willie Cauley-Stein. Boogie is still there. You don't know. I mean, he took the veteran last year. Obviously, the market for him isn't high. I think he'd be offered the money, so I think he'd either decide to try to contend with the Lakers if they do it, or stay in Oakland. So Boogie's another dude I'd still call, and I think 2 guys you've played with would make that phone call and say, "Hey, Boogie, I get it, I understand. Play this time, and make that money next year."
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he was sought out last year, but the Achilles Magic was concerned about the Achilles, so it's possible that Rajon Rondo and AD, who both love playing with him and know how to play with him, would possibly sign him up too. Oh, another dude is Iman Shumpert.
What's up, Poppy?
He's another like a wing that you know, he could be up there as a guard.
Poppy just brought that up, actually.
Oh, yeah.
The Lakers have shown interest in Iman Shumpert.
I'm
There
cool
was
with
a
that, too.
video that showed up. I tweeted about it. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen Iman hit that many jump shots in a row.
Oh,
like,
he shot well this year.
I know he did.
Strange,
I when he was in Sacramento, he was like all of a sudden this lethal shooter.
Yeah.
But then he went to the Rockets.
And most of those dudes are all playoff guys. They're not like guys who don't have experience. Every dude I've mentioned has either played with dudes that are already on our team or you know, have playoff experience. So those four guys already, not to mention Earl, who probably will be released. You know, a person I'm really interested just to see what's going to happen with is Kevin Love. And I'm not saying he would be a Laker. I'm just saying,
If
we're
he
thinking
gets
of free
bought out
agents.
or
Like,
something.
no one, if somebody takes your money, amazing. But it's possible you could be bought out.
Yeah.
And it's not too far fetched for him to come play center with next. I mean, it is a long.
A lot's got to happen.
Long stretch. A lot has to happen. But I like to believe that maybe, you know, AD and them may have spoken to Boogie like, hey, man, ain't a lot of money out there for you. Celtics already signed this Cantor, and you know you don't want to play there. Kyrie didn't want to play there, so it's possible. True. I do believe a lot of dominoes will fall on whoever's team once Kawhi decides where he wants to go.
BLT says, I'm still here. It sucks that we got to wait on Kawhi, and if he doesn't come, then we're all out of.
It only sucks if he. I guess it sucks if he doesn't come if you really, really, really want him. But it's not so bad to fall down on AD and LeBron James. Like, man, when we traded for AD, we didn't even know we'd be this far into Kawhi Leonard.
Joe HJKGK. Can the Lakers get Pau Gasol back?
I'm sure they could. I mean, obviously, he hurt himself. He had surgery, so
he's already heavily said. I think I was watching the TMZ video where he was really interested in going back and playing with the Bucks.
With his brother?
Yeah. No, not with his brother. Pau Gasol.
Oh, Pau Gasol. I'm thinking
Lopez. Yeah. So I know that Robin just signed.
There's room for him over there, though.
I don't think there is either. I think it's more of a locker room.
That's tough.
You know,
I think he can still play 8 minutes.
I would like to see him play. I would not turn him down if he wanted to become a Laker.
Pau Gasol's not a bad person to have out there.
Yeah. Chris said, I like our centers, though. Hernandez, Ibaka, and Gasol. I think that could help Kawhi. They most certainly help Kawhi in the finals. It's just, I don't think Kawhi has a problem with Toronto as a whole. I just think he wants to come back home. You know, you don't go to the San Antonio's front office and be like, I don't want to play here no more. Like, send me back home. You don't just do that to do that per se.
Right.
You know?
When that's your choice, yeah.
Yeah. And so when he's going to seize, I think now that he has the opportunity, there's going to be some guilt, some human aspect about Kawhi, believe it or not.
Yeah.
That's going to be like, I just want a title there. Yeah. You know, the country still loves me, and that's why I think Toronto's still going to be hanging on
I also
tight.
think Masai is a pretty good GM.
That too.
He probably went in this like he probably went in this he's leaving.
Yeah.
And he'll make the necessary moves. The good thing is you guys have pieces, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, yes, money issues, but you guys have pieces to play and go from there. You'll be off the books of Kyle Lowry next year. I mean, you have some money more, and
Gasol.
Marc Gasol. So there's room to grow. I think he's a good GM that you guys will figure out if that so happens to happen.
Do you guys worry about depth for the Lakers?
No.
A little bit. Only because Kawhi, load management. LeBron, rest. AD, got a little nick and knack, got a little bruise here and there. He's going to miss, I'd say, about 15 games.
All right, here's my theory. They've all had load management because they've had to put their backpacks on and carry. Kawhi had to carry we had no technical, like, giant superstar all-star. When you put three of them together, I think your load management starts with when you can just throw it to AD and be like, hey, man, go get a bucket. All right, Kawhi, you go get a bucket. LeBron, you go get a bucket.
So just ISO
I'm just saying at the point that you need a bucket, you don't have to. Like, you can pace yourself throughout a game with 3 superstars. Mm-hmm. I mean, I watched the Warriors pace themselves over and over and over, and their benches got smaller and smaller since they gotten KD. Yeah. And obviously KD took a load off most of them, where they still was putting up, 32, 33 minutes. Yeah, I expect some games Kawhi to sit down, some games LeBron. But it's nice when one night one's sitting down, the other one's sitting another night, and you still at least have 2 on the floors. That's just my opinion.
Cap said the Lakers running 5 deep this year. And where did AD carry the Pelicans? So some people are a little indifferent.
Okay. And then we talking about my power forward, man. Look, okay. Well, the other 2 for sure carried, a heavy load over the years. I can't come back with that. You got me there. All right. So let's say he won't have load management because this would be his first time. So, yeah, about that.
Oh man. MH, have I ever heard of entertainer talking sports? I believe I've heard Chris talk about him, CK2K talk about him a few times. Other than that, no, I'm not 100% sure. Steven out here capping like a Uzi.
What did he say?
MH says Steven out here capping like a Uzi.
I don't even know why I don't get that.
Steven, what are you talking about? My guy, AD ain't do ish on the Pelicans. Put up a lot of big numbers. Hey, man, don't come after my co-host like that. Let me do that, okay? I'll call him out.
There you go. Hey, for AD, my man. Like I said, though, I told him, same with LeBron. You feel a little different when you're playing with superstars. KD, Steph Curry, and them, Jay looked a little different. They was pulling up contested shots because they was like, we'll probably get another one later. Like, it's different to me when you play with superstars together. Yeah. Every team who has superstars, like Giannis, overload. Yeah. Kawhi overload last year. Damian Lillard overload. James Harden overload. Yeah, I don't know what Chris Paul was last year, but it history says, having superstar type help goes a long way.
Yeah, if you're a role player.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Kyrie was like, hey, man, I'm the star.
Role players are those dudes that are going to give it all and do whatever it takes. As far as superstars kind of look at it like.
That's the Celtics, man. They role players was like, hey, bro, I'm the captain. Like, Celtics role players was like, nah, we ain't
role players are legitimately possible stars, so.
Yeah, see, that not yet. When you, I'm not going to speak on Celtics. Like, to me, like, for example, and I'm not saying the Nets have the same type of talent, but sometimes you should know your role. And I get it. You pump your chest, and Kyrie could be a better this and that, but y'all weren't better than him. So I don't see why you had to do that. But maybe that's JM's fault. Maybe that's their fault.
I was just about to say, that can also be a big question mark on Kyrie's leadership.
Yeah.
So, but that is...
I don't know. If they were on, maybe so. Maybe I'm not comparing his talent to LeBron, but if you put them dudes with LeBron, they're not testing that theory like, hey, this is my team. Yeah. You know what I mean? So maybe I get it, but I also think Kyrie is good enough in that talent where he came from that they should have shown a little bit more respect than what they had before. But I get it. You're like, man, you ain't LeBron.
MH said, pump your chest. What treasure chest are you talking about?
This fool. Just for you need to write cards, Hallmark cards.
And Jay Wood said Kuzma is better than Tatum. Doesn't need to be said.
Yeah, but one thing different between the two is Kuzma's not acting like it's his team. So, I respect his talent. I'm just saying the mentality is what can harm and hurt you at the same time.
Very true.
Even if I'm Gordon Hayward when I come back, Gordon Hayward when he is hooping is the best player on that team. Better than Kimba, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, when he is on, so it's like, you guys, I'm about to be healthy. Y'all still about to build around me. So it's like.
Kyrie couldn't lead a starving man to a buffet.
I don't
That's
know, man.
cap.
Hey, man, we'll see what he do in Brooklyn with those dudes, man. They may look a little different, and we can, it may be different where it's like maybe it wasn't Kyrie. Like, for example, Kemba was a superstar on his team. He signed with the Celtics. Who taking the last shot, Cap? You think Tatum gonna be like, Kemba, come on, bro. If we ain't past the Kyrie, like, I'm not passing you. Like, Kemba's gonna be an overpaid role player on that team. Like, I don't. That's gonna be weird on that team.
Yeah.
It's still weird to me when you sign a guy to that much money and like Gordon Hayward, you're saying, hey, you are our guys. But you have two middle guys who are like, maybe we are.
What happened to you not talking about the Celtics?
I know. Yeah, let me get off of that. But I'm just saying. Shout out to Terry Rozier getting all his money.
But to end the show off, we're going to talk a little bit to stuff that's going to be happening next week. As you know, me, CK2K are going to be out in Vegas watching the Summer League. I'm going to be an honorary Knicks fan for the weekend because the Lakers only have one player, as far as two players on our Summer League that I care about. Steve, you going to be watching the games? Damn. Okay, no games? Like, you don't even just
I'll watch a few. Lakers, yes, but I'll probably be watching everybody else's games. Like, I was watching the Cavs and the Spurs just before I got here.
Okay.
I watched the Lakers, a few of them. I ain't going to watch, like, every game.
Speaking of which, the Lakers I think they're still playing right now. They're in that California Classic.
I intend on watching every guy I like who got drafted.
So, Norvell? Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, who got drafted.
Not just our team.
Not just our team.
Okay.
But that's because I like this class of basketball.
Some news, too, just for all NBA fans. John Morant is not playing in Summer League. So.
Oh, period.
As far as I know right now. Chris tweeted it. Chris tweeted about it earlier today.
Oh, Chris Baum.
Yeah, Chris Baum. Yeah.
CK Baum.
So,
wow, okay.
That's a little disappointing.
See him in Zion.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But Friday we do get to see Zion versus what's his name? Barrett.
RJ Barrett? Okay.
Yeah. So
Teammates.
That's still gonna be exciting. Yeah.
At least they playing. I told you I don't think they playing 2 or 3 games and they out. Especially if Ja Morant already not playing.
Well, Ja had a procedure before
okay.
the drafts.
Okay.
So but yeah, y'all, this is the show. I appreciate y'all showing out. We had almost like 20 people at once.
Nice. We moving in the right direction.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys coming out, giving you input, listening to a couple knuckleheads talk about the Lakers, dipped in a little bit about the rest of the NBA. Again, huge shout out. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We are here every Monday talking about your Lakers, our Lakers.
We'll be back next Monday talking about what our team is going to do now. We have all 3 superstars in the league. What it do, baby?
I hope this is right. I want to come back from Vegas a very, very, very happy man, okay? But all right, y'all. Till next week, I will see you guys on Monday. No Coast to Coast next Sunday.
Maybe I should go for this Summer League because I feel like LeBron and Kawhi are going to be there.
Oh, they're going to just show up?
They just going to show up.
Hey, man, I'll get a selfie with you. We'll sit there right to
all 3 of them just going to be sitting there laughing and high-fiving each other, man.
But, all right, y'all. Till next week, stay up. We out of here.